What is up, Cancer? How are you guys doing? We're going to throw some messages on the table for y'all tonight for August 2024. I'm going to hit on some situations that didn't make it into the other August readings. Now, for those of you who would like a personal reading, just check right down there in the description and you'll find the link that'll take you straight to that page on my website. Also, don't forget, I have a School of Self-Mastery on my website too, where I got all kinds of cool ass courses, including but not limited to two very detailed and extensive courses on reading the tarot. So there's all kinds of cool stuff in there, man. It's all on my website, tarotwithrich.com. All right, y'all, let's jump into this. Oh yeah, don't forget, we're doing 2222 live mini readings. For those of you who didn't catch the memo, that's on my website too. All right, let's jump into this. Singles and the person that you're interested in. What is happening with single Cancerians and your love interest? What's happening? Seven of Wands. A little bit of tension, a little bit of frustration maybe. Some of you are dealing with somebody that's just seriously defensive and guarding their heart. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Boom, 10 of Wands. What is going on, man? Ooh, okay. So first thing that's yelling at me, for those of you wondering whether or not this person feels the connection to, yes, they do. This person feels a very unusually strong connection with you, and it bothers them. They don't know why this connection is so strong. For those of you wondering whether or not you're making this connection up in your head, no, you're not. No, you're not. Absolutely not. The reason why you feel such a strong pull towards this person is because the two of you have karma from a past life. And yes, they feel it too. So that strong, crazy, intense connection that you feel is what I like to refer to as soul recognition. Your soul is remembering what you planned before you got here, basically, essentially. And yes, they feel it too. It's almost kind of looking to me like somebody's about to get ghosted here, though. Can't steer around that. I don't know if this person's ghosting you. Maybe for some of you, you may have recently gotten ghosted and you're wondering why. But there is a very, very, very heavy energy of ghosting here. But whether that's yet to happen or for some of you it already happened, I'm going to tell you why it happened. Because this connection scares the shit out of this person. So, I don't think they know how to handle it. They don't know how to process it. Makes them feel a little bit self-conscious. Some of you dealing with a Virgo. I also have Scorpio, Leo. Let's see how they feel about you at the deepest level. What's their deepest feelings for you? What is their deepest feelings for you? Magician reversed. Some of you, this person is worried that they think you're manipulating them. King of Pentacles reversed. Judgment reversed. Yeah, man. Okay, so this connection is so fucking strong. This connection hits this person at such a deep level that the only thing their logical mind can come up with is you must be manipulating them. So it freaks them out because they don't know why the hell it feels like you live in their head. They don't know. It scares the shit out of them. So obviously they feel some type of way, especially if you are dealing with a male. Now, I see women do this shit all the time too, but the dudes are way worse about it than the women. A woman is typically, generally, more likely to explore a connection because women haven't been trained and conditioned to ignore their feelings like men have. So usually when a man gets hit with a really strong feeling of some sort, his automatic knee-jerk reaction is to push it away and try to figure it out and analyze it. Right? Like, whoa, why does that feel that way? Why do I feel that way? And try to analyze it and sort through it logically. And I'm not saying that that's, horrible to do that. There's a time and a place for it. There's a time and a place to fall into your emotions. There's a time and a place to push them aside and analyze them. But especially if you're dealing with a male and you have a soul contract like this that's really, really strong and heavy, and it kicks them really, really hard unexpectedly, a man is very, very likely to step back and go, whoa, what the fuck? Why does this feel like this? That ain't right. That ain't right. I don't know you that well. Why the fuck are you in here? What? Like that. Again, I've seen women do it too. But I feel like the majority of you are dealing with a man. But either way, it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Man, woman, gay, straight, white, black, Christian, Muslim, and every other little group and clique they have out there. It doesn't fucking matter who you are, what your sign is, right? Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. This person is scared of this connection. So, about all I can say about it. It's about all I can say about it. Well, let me just go ahead and check the outcome one more time, because that ghosting card jumped out there in the beginning. Let's see if it comes out again. 5 of Pentacles. Let's see if it jumps out again. Outcome. What's the outcome? 9 of Wands. This person's not letting their guard down. Justice. And they're not letting themselves fall into this connection. They are trying to remain as logical as possible. It's a battle. They're fighting a battle in their head. Whoops. Seven of Cups. Well, hang on. Okay, I don't really see 5 of Pentacles, but I do see the 10 of Wands again. But this is kind of telling me that ghosting or not, since no decision is being made, you're probably more than likely going to throw in the white towel on this and go try to explore other options. But this ain't something you can just walk away from. I mean, you can. You can walk away from it all you want. But this is like, it's almost like, it's like a Chinese finger trap. The further you pull, the tighter the connection gets. So you're having a real hard time walking away from this. I think you're going to try, though. You're going to try, because this person is just not letting their guard down. They're not making a decision. They're not making any movement. So then what's the fucking point? I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Ain't really nothing else you can do. But boy, it's not an easy path to walk. It's not an easy path to walk at all. To walk away and cut a contract like that, oh, that's hard. It can be done, though. Let me see the advice before I start going into that. What's the advice? What is the best advice? What's the advice? Page of Wands. Queen of Swords reverse. Try your damnedest not to let this make you bitter. Try not. I get it. It's tough, but try not to. And the daggum devil card, man. So sometimes, even if you do have a soul contract, sometimes the universe will intervene and say, nope, never mind, the energy is too fucked up here. Yeah, you all did agree to try to clear this karma in this lifetime, but the energy that this person is carrying with them would completely throw you so far off path that it would fuck up the rest of your life path. So it's not worth it. Not worth it. Let's go ahead and put that karma off till the next lifetime. And so at any given time, and this is for you long-term humans out there, at any given time, you are dealing with karmic lessons from up to 4 different lifetimes at a time, right? You know that, right? So what happens when you clear all that karma? Well, you're given a choice. You can either take an exit point and bounce on out of here, or you can reach back to 4 other lifetimes and grab more karma. And it all happens in the now simultaneously. But sometimes if the energy is too fucked up, the universe is going to be like, nah, you have too many important assignments. You have a mission. You have too many jobs that you have to do in this lifetime. I need you here. And this person will completely fuck you up. Completely fuck up the whole plan. So it be like that sometimes. So, yeah. I'm going to tell you the same thing that I just told Gemini. I just told Gemini the same shit. I would dedicate no less than the entirety of the month of August to figuring out where the hell this damn connection is going. By the time August rolls around, man, it's time to get rid of this deck. Damn it. One of my favorites. By the time August rolls around, if you still have no clarity on where this connection is going, or I'm sorry, by the time September 1st rolls around, if you still have no clarity as to where this connection's going, then back away from it. All right? Okie dokie, now we're going to take a look at the current relationship. I am putting intentions into this that it is a long-term relationship. So if you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns in your current relationship, this is not for you. What's the issue? What's the deal? What's happening between the Cancerian collective and their current relationship? Boom. Woo! Look at that though, man. So this is one hell of a difficult relationship to walk away from. Some of you, hang on, let me see what else comes through. Hold on. And the karmic wheel. So this is kind of weird. Death card reversed. Ah, I see. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this out there generally. I don't know who this is coming from. But there is a major, major lack of trust here. Somebody suspects that there's some major infidelity. Now, for some of you, maybe there was in the past. I don't know. But there's definitely some major fucking trust issues. So let me try to throw some miscellaneous messages out there for you. For those of you dealing with a situation in which there was infidelity in the past, Not those of you who suspected, like you know there was. There was, and we agreed to try to work through it. If that's your story, whoever it was that was betrayed never fully healed from that. So if it was you that was betrayed, you still ain't over that. If you betrayed them, they are not over that. So for those of you dealing with a situation in which you highly suspect there's infidelity, maybe you have some evidence that there might be, I can tell you this much. Either they have or they would if they could. One of the two. And to me, energetically, same goddamn thing. Energetically, I'm a very energetically conscious individual. Energy is everything. And there ain't no goddamn difference between somebody who did cheat and somebody who would if they could. Same thing. Same thing. Put them in the right situation at the right time. You bet your damn skippy ass they would. Let's see how the current person feels about you. What's their energy, feelings, and intentions? They just don't really feel like this is all that stable. They feel like the two of you are becoming very destabilized. This person cares more about work and finance. There it is again. There it is again. They care more about work and finance than sustaining a healthy relationship. They're all about work, finance, and money. Now, again, for those of you who highly fucking suspect that this person might be cheating, either they have or they would. One of the two. Especially if you think you saw some evidence. You know, you sitting there walking past them, behind them while they scrolling through their phone, and you see a picture of some titties pop up, right? Something like that. You see an evidence, I guarantee you they did. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. All right, well. Let's look at the outcome. This is a shit show, Cancer. Of course, you know that. That's why you're watching me. We don't go watch Rich when our love life is perfect. We go watch Rich when our love life is a shit show. It's all good, man. It is all good in the hoot. What's the outcome? So if you're wondering whether or not this person is going to leave, I don't think so. They ain't going nowhere. Ooh, this is starting to affect you, though. This is starting to seriously affect you, and it's getting to the point to where everybody can tell. Seriously getting to the point to where everybody can tell. Because you have been doing, for the most part, a pretty good job at covering it up and hiding the issues from the general public, your friends, your family. But now it's getting to the point where people are kind of looking at you wondering what's wrong, what's going on. Some of you, it could be affecting your performance at work, daily activities, taking the kids to soccer, hanging out with friends, going to bingo, whatever the fuck you do, your extracurricular activities. Seeming a little bit off, a little bit weird, a little bit, people can tell something's going on with you. But no decision is being made, and neither of you are going anywhere. Y'all are still hanging on to this for dear life. Fucking A, man. What's the advice? These current person fucking readings always drain me more than any other readings. They are the most draining. I don't know why that is exactly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just pulling in the fucking energy of 10 years of toxicity and lies and manipulation into my studio here. I don't know. But for some reason, every time I read the current person, it fills my studio with the heaviest fucking energy. All right. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure out that, do you? This is the card of throwing in the white towel and surrendering. Stand up for yourself. Stand in your emotional integrity and your emotional independence. Because I'm going to tell you what, things aren't getting any better. No, they ain't. No. And I think some of you might have an idea. They ain't been getting better for a long time. I feel like the majority of you who resonate with this message, this ain't just something that started happening a month ago. Okay? This is a cycle that has been looping around and looping around and looping around and looping around and looping around. And the pressure is getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me, y'all ever see those videos that get shared around social media? I like them. I always follow the pages where people put like random ridiculous shit in a hydraulic press. Y'all ever watch those videos? I'm a dude, man. I like shit like that, you know? Break it. Yeah, fuck it up. But like they take some ridiculously crazy object like a vape or fucking the singing bowl or something like that, you know? And they'll put something in a hydraulic press and it's slow and it presses and presses and presses and presses. Or sometimes they'll put like a bottle of Pepsi. I saw one yesterday, matter of fact, where they took like a plastic bottle of Pepsi and it was pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing and pressing and it blows up and the pressure is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and then it goes pow and it explodes. You get where I'm going with this? You get where I'm going with this? That's pretty much what you're dealing with here. Pretty much. Pretty much. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure out what old girl in this card's going through. I'll give you a hint. She ain't having a good time. Okay. Jesus Christ, Batman. All right. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the new person. New person. If you are not dealing with, interested in, or inquiring about somebody you just very recently connected with, then this is not for you. How's the energy looking between the Cancerian collective and the new person? How's it looking? Ooh, the Magician. Some of y'all definitely feel like you manifested this. Well, I got news for you. You manifest everything that happens to you in your life. But some of you have been consciously manifesting this. I feel like there's one or two of you done wrote shit down on your little vision board and whatnot. You know, you write it on paper and burn it, that kind of shit. And then so far, it's kind of looking like everything that you've been working on manifesting has showed up to you. Let me just put it to you like this. For those of you who are wondering whether or not you've gotten what you manifested, yes, you absolutely did. I will warn you of this, though. you can manifest the type of person that you want. But the type of person that you want might not be the type of person that you need. Just throwing that out there. If the type of person that you wanted was the type of person that you needed, you would have been with your person a long time ago. Let's see what's going on with this individual. Devil card reversed. Some of you may be dealing with somebody in recovery, possibly. Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, oh shit. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups, both reversed. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Look how this came out like this. 8, 9, 10 of Cups reversed. Bam, right like that. So this person has a hell of a checkered past. They have one hell of a checkered past. Again, for some of you, I know this might not be all of you, but some of you, you're dealing with somebody that's a recovering addict or alcoholic, possibly. But even if it wasn't drugs or alcohol, they're recovering from something. Whether it was just a toxic, narcissistic relationship, or maybe for some of you, they had like a fucking toxic, abusive childhood, and they don't know how to handle this. This person absolutely believes that you are their person. They absolutely believe that, okay? However, they have no fucking clue how to handle a situation like that. No fucking clue. No clue. So this person's kind of superficial. By looking at this person, you may not have a clue that anything is fucking fucked up about them at all. They may look like they got it all together, got it all going on, everything looks good on the surface. But deep, deep, deep down inside, I don't think this person knows the first fucking thing about processing a genuine love connection with anybody. So it's probably starting off really rocky and bumpy in the beginning. But so far, I don't think it's due to bad intentions. Hang on a second, y'all. Hold up. Gotta grab my geek bar, man. I love these little shits, man. Anybody vape that watches me? These geek bars are the fucking shit, dude. I love these things, man. They've come such a long way with the disposable vapes. Now it tells you how much battery life it has, how much juice it has, and it's fucking rechargeable. I love these. And the geek bars, every flavor is fucking phenomenal, dude. Anyway, no, I'm not being paid to say that, but for real, I love these little shits, man. All right. Let's look at this person's true energy and intention. Some of you dealing with a Gemini. I also have Taurus and Sagittarius here. Let's see, what do they really want with you? What's their true feelings and intentions at the deepest level? New person Cancer's dealing with. Strength card, yeah. See, there's a lot that they're holding in and a lot they're holding back. A whole lot. Whoops. Yeah, they were cheated on in the past, and they are still very karmically tied to somebody from the past. Oh, man, look at all this. Bam. They are hung up on something from their past. 9 of Swords again. So they want to be with you, but good God, they got some shit they need to heal from. And especially for those of you dealing with somebody in recovery. They definitely still battling some demons. Absolutely. I wouldn't say, though, that this person has bad intentions. They're not playing games with you. They're not trying to manipulate you. This person's just very fucking broken. Very, very, very fucking broken. I don't know what happened to them in their past, but they got their heart ripped out, tore to pieces, spit on, shit on, put in a blender, drank it, shit it back out, and stomped on the shit pile. They got fucked up in the past, dude. Devil card again. I think a lot of you are dealing with somebody with some sort of secret addiction issue. I ain't gonna lie. They're either battling a secret addiction, or for a lot of you, I think they're in recovery. But you have to understand that recovery, abstaining. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this, though, okay? Abstaining from the substance doesn't fix the problem. The drug or the drink isn't the problem. I'm not saying it's not a problem, but it's not the problem. The problem is that person has a demon attached to them that makes living in their skin a fucking miserable living nightmare. That's the problem. Just being alive is a fucking nightmare. That's the problem. The drink or the drug is just the only desperate attempt that they can find to gain some relief from that problem, to numb that pain. I don't know who needed to hear that, but especially if you're dealing with a former addict alcoholic that's been in recovery for like 2 months, you best bet your damn skippy ass there is still a demon attached to that person that's tormenting the fuck out of them. So this person, they don't have bad intentions. They don't. They have every intention of settling down, being honest, loyal, faithful, all that good stuff. Boy, they fighting some demons. Okay, let's see how it plays out. Just a couple of cards. Ace of Cups reversed. So it's really hard. You're having a really hard time connecting at the deepest level and facilitating a mutual love connection. Really hard time. A really hard time. Lover's card though, but this connection's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So I don't think separation's happening. Separation's not happening. Okay, well, let me just get the advice. Let me get the advice. What is the advice? Oh, be sure you remain emotionally independent. Emotionally independent. People get freaked out when you say that. Emotional independence does not mean that you are alone. Emotional independent doesn't mean go be alone. Emotional independence means I am responsible for my own happiness. That's what emotional independence means. If you notice, that energy is represented by the 9 of Cups. That's one step away from the 10 of Cups. That's not done that way by accident. Do not give this person, or any person for that matter, the key to your happiness. Do not expect them to make you happy. And on the other hand, on the other side of that coin, don't you ever let them dump their emotions onto you as your responsibility. It is not your fucking job to make this person feel the way they want to feel. Now that doesn't mean don't be there for them. It's not what that means. I'm not saying don't be there to support them. I'm not saying don't be a helping hand, a shoulder to lean on, a voice of encouragement, an ear to listen if they need to vent, you know. I'm not saying don't reassure them What I'm saying is you can do all those things. All those things. That'll contribute to maybe 5 to 10% of their happiness. You will never make a lonely, broken, empty person feel happy, whole, fulfilled, and complete. You won't do that. They have to do that from within. And on the other side of that coin, not even the one person the universe picked for you will fill that void from the outside in. So as long as that boundary is set and understood, the two of you could build something happy, healthy, and successful. Let me give you a worst case scenario, okay? So let's say me and you were together and we both going through some shit. I'm going through some shit. I got my own problems going on. I'm not able to be emotionally available right now because I got something I'm going through. You going through some shit too. So you're not emotionally available to support me. So right now we're both going through our own bullshit at the same time. We can't be there to support each other. Then what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? If I depend on you to be my only source of happiness, I'm up doo-doo creek without a paddle, ain't I? I'm fucked. So here's what we do. I say, okay, I'm gonna go get me right. I'm gonna go work on my vibe. And then once I get me right, then I'll come be a helping hand. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe you go get you right first and then come be a helping hand. We can actually help each other rather than attach ourselves to each other and try to vampirically suck love from each other. It doesn't work that way. So I think as long as that is maintained and understood, you could be laying the very first stepping stones on the path that could lead to a very happy, healthy, successful life partnership. We just got to work through all this mess in the beginning here first. All right? Okie dokie, I do feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And for those of you catching this on time, we are doing another round of the 2222 live mini readings on Saturday, July 27th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So all the information on how to do that and participate in that, that's on my website as well. The link is in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey.